Hey guys, it's Lori. Quiet house, time to vlog. Okay, so I think the last time I checked in, not counting my happy dance, I think the last time I checked in was my just do it round towards the end, and I was kind of contemplating what I wanted to do. What to do. Story of my life lately. But what I decided was to join Susie and Miss Joyful in their experiment, and that's what I've been up to. I did my Just Do It round. I did 2 weeks of VLCDs. Then I phased into a keto week. Then I am now back in to the VLCDs again. I'm on VLCD 1 today. Let me just tell you, my keto week was a little bit longer than a week because I wanted to start my VLCD on a Monday. So my Just Do It round that I did for 2 weeks, I don't know what I started out at for my weight because I wasn't weighing for a few days before I started the round, before I loaded. And then into the round, I didn't weigh for the first few days. So I'm really not exactly sure where I stood on weight, but I'm not going to get real particular with it. My last recorded weight a couple days before I loaded was 138.8. So I am sure that after a couple of days of eating whatever I wanted and then I loaded, I'm sure I was in the 140s, probably between 140 and 145, just based on past loads. That's what I'm going to guess, somewhere in there. My LIW for that round was 133.8, and before I loaded yesterday, I was 133.6. I gained 1.6 on my load, put me at 135.2, which is still in my safe zone for my LIW, so I'm pretty good with that. And it was my cleanest load ever. It's kind of like a keto style, you know, but a whole bunch more. So, okay. The question is, why do you vlog? Well, how about if first I tell you why I haven't been vlogging lately? Because that's kind of something I want to talk about a little bit, just for a minute here, or 2 or 5. Because I feel like a hypocrite, because I am a big Dr. Simeon's promoter. I am a pop promoter, and lately I've been so far off Dr. Simeon's way that if he saw me right now, he'd say to me, "Get out, go, there's the door, see you later, bye." You know? But, I mean, I'm just trying to figure myself out. And I'm not, like, depressed or bummed or down on myself or anything like that. I'm just trying to figure myself out. So, and I don't want to mislead anyone either. That's kind of why I haven't been vlogging. I don't want to mislead any newbies or anyone else, you know, for that matter. I don't know. I guess that's all. I mean, I am the just do it type, but not without being prepared first. I like to have every detail down to a T before I start something like this, and I just wasn't like that this time. I don't know, I was just kind of like messed up in the head, but not like in a bad way, just a little confused on what I'm doing, I guess, and I don't want to be misleading or confusing like I'm being right now. But I don't know, I just like to have all my details down. I guess maybe that's the Virgo in me. I don't know, I'm a Virgo. Maybe that's why. But anyway, I've just been pretty far kind of off the wall for as far as a proper HCG round goes. So, and some people, honestly, some people find it unsettling to watch somebody when they're doing crazy stuff and screwing around with a protocol like this. So, and I understand that, you know. So, I don't know. I guess that's about it for that subject. Why do I vlog? Kind of because of what I'm doing right now. It's talking it out loud, you know, talking it through out loud to myself, to you guys. Sometimes it just helps so much and you don't even realize you needed a little help. And the comments are so nice because they're so supportive, and that feels really good to know you have support, to know that people care, and they also a lot of times put a different perspective on things that you may not have thought about otherwise. So that's nice too. I originally started vlogging because I wanted to be part of the community, and I'm the type of person, I'm a list-making, note-taking, stat-keeping kind of girl. So the thought of a visual journal was just sounded great to me. You know, it sounds like a good idea. I was a little intimidated to put it out there on YouTube, you know. Felt a little uncomfortable my first few vlogs, but it got easier. And after a while, it just kind of got easy. And, you know, and another thing I thought, you know, if I could help just one person, that would make me feel so good. And since I have gotten, you know, PMs, private messages, or comments or Facebook messages from different people telling me that I've helped them and telling me how I've helped them. And that just makes me feel so good. It really does. It's so satisfying, and it just gives you a feeling of pride. It really does. It's heartwarming. Also because I feel a commitment, not an obligation. I just feel committed to it. To me, a commitment is something you take on yourself, for yourself, where an obligation is more like something that's put upon you, some kind of imposition or burden, demand, you know? And that's not what it's like at all. It's just a commitment. I feel committed to you guys. So I feel like here I am watching all of you, learning from you, listening to your stats, listening to your struggles, listening to your victories, learning a little bit about your personal lives along the way, and I need to give back to that. So that's another reason I vlog. That's part of the commitment thing, I guess, you know. And that means that I share my victories, my struggles, a little bit of my personal life if I want to. And some people are just more private people where they don't like to share the personal stuff, and that's okay too. You don't have to. That's fine. It didn't take me long at all to feel like part of a family here. Like, I don't feel like I'm sitting here speaking to millions of people on YouTube. I feel like I'm sitting here talking to our family, our community, you know? And pretty much I am, because nobody else gives a crap to watch me. Anybody else that tunes in is going to shut me off after a few seconds anyway. So to the newbies or lurkers or whatever, just new to vlogging, have never vlogged before, maybe you're just kind of hanging out, feeling like, kind of like to vlog, but I don't know. Or maybe you're not even considering it. Consider it. Seriously consider it, because you have no idea how much good that can do for you and how good that can just make you feel to get on here and vlog and to get the comments and feel the support and feel the love that you get from this community. And I'm serious, and you would have no idea how that feels until you do it. You just don't. So, you know, if you're considering it, just do it, because just do it. Because it really is rewarding. So, just a little encouragement to get on here and introduce yourself, show your face. We want to see you. We want you to be part of the family. You'll be welcomed. Trust me. Sometimes, okay, so this is kind of weird, but sometimes I actually find myself like deep in thought, you know, and all of a sudden I realize that I'm kind of talking under my breath as though I'm vlogging, like I'm talking to you guys. So call me crazy, but I bet I'm not the only one that does that. Okay, I guess that's it for now. See ya.